And a very good morning to you from Ultra Football in Sydney. Day 2 of the CASTFA, the Confederation of Sports Table Football Associations of Asia, Asian Cup, held in Sydney, Australia. Day 2 action, club team event, group stage. Northern Phoenix of Melbourne are taking on the Northern Line Flickers of New Zealand. Our feature game, our showcase game, is Christos Garagounis of the Northern Phoenix against Ian Sansom of the Northern Line Flickers. This is a big match. The first time these two teams have met. The yellow and black boys and girls from Melbourne taking on the Auckland-based Northern Line Flickers. This is their first Asian Cup appearance as a team. My name is Benji Batten. I'm joined in commentary by Jonty Brenner, who has the sticker which says he went to the World Cup, though he did not go. Jonty, good to have you here on the commentary.
Thanks, Benji. I am no Hugh Best, but I will try my best to replicate his commentary feats from yesterday. He was one player at the World Cup, actually, unlike me.
Jonty was the star of our Channel 10 news feature earlier this week. Well, here we go. Christos with a good opening. He's got it. Looks like he's, yes, over the shooting line. Here's a great chance. Can Christos make him pay? Oh, thunders off the crossbar. He'll be ruining that one. He should have scored there.
He would have backed himself 99 times out of 100 to put that one in the back of the net.
I feel like I've had the Irish saying it's he had her in the bed and couldn't finish the job.
Don't give us a community strike.
There's this great Gaelic football commentary of something to that effect. Well, it's just 3 matches in this team event. Usually there are 4 individual ties, but just 3 in this one, as both teams have just come to Sydney with 3. Oh, and there's a goal. It's a goal to Beth Everly for the Northern Phoenix, who leads 1-0, and she's making sure the scoreboard knows about it. She is letting the scoreboard know. So the Phoenix lead by 1-0, with Beth Everly currently leading Nick McNeil 1-0. The other matchup, aside from the one on our showcase table, is that Nathan Hurd, who made the barrage round in yesterday's tournament, is battling against the Northern Line Flickers captain, Conrad Mudge. Jonty, did you play shots on here. Ian Sansom, can he do it? Ooh, off the post.
Ooh. Oh. Bit of discussion.
He's claiming it as a goal.
And it's been given.
And a goal to Ian Sansom. And the Northern Line Flickers are level. I have to say, in real time, we didn't think that one had quite crossed the line. If only it's giving shades of 1966, England against Germany in the final. And 60 years later, the drama continues. 1-1 overall.
Double duties, double pay. Updating the scoreboard and doing the commentary, am I?
We'll make sure in the subsequent games we also get a camera on the scoreboard that we can cross to. But for now, we'll be giving you the manual updates. Jonty, how did you go in your game before?
I played against Ian.
Just stop with you for a moment here. Christos, a chance for the equaliser. Close touch. Oh, and a good save. That's now 2 good chances Christos has had.
I did have the previous game against Ian in the last round.
You know the man well.
Well acquainted with his play style now.
How would you describe his play style?
It's very exciting, very much. He's lost nothing from when he played 30 years ago. Loves the shot on the run, especially from the corner. And hopefully you'll see some goals or at least some exciting shots.
I was going to ask you your score against Ian?
3-0.
3-0 to you or to Ian?
To me.
To you. And you guys won the game overall 4-0 for the Falcons?
Yes, the Falcons clean sweep. So the Northern Line Flickers will be looking to get their first points on the board. But here,
another good chance for Christos. Can he equalise? No, it goes wide. To be a test of Christos' character, he was playing very well, has actually dominated the opening 6 minutes, but finds himself a goal down.
Probably the favourite entering the game, you'd say?
Yes, definitely. And the Phoenix would really have been counting on him to get one win, to get an overall win in this game. 10 teams competing in the club team event today. Group A sees number 1 seed Melbourne Table Football Club, joined by the Sports Table Football Club of Western Australia, and the Tumbleweeds, a club comprised of Western Sydney, Subbuteo and Illawarra South Coast. Shot on here for Samson. Can he go 2-0 up? Oh, a good save by Christos. Group B sees the seeded team of Yokohama from Japan, joined by the youth team of Western Sydney, and also Jurong Central from Singapore. And what you're watching now is Group C action. Northern Line Flickers and Northern Phoenix both lost their opening games to the other two teams, the Northern Falcons, who my co-commentator Jonty plays for, and the SG Lions. So club teams from all across the region. Well, could be a shot on here for Sansom. Oh, another good save. This is a very open game, Jonty.
Wide open, shots galore. Only
Now,
one
let's see.
found the back of the net, though. And that's all that matters.
Well, I'll take this moment to thank both our sponsors and our incredible technical production team of Steve and Louis Detry, who their immense benevolency and hard work to bring this stream to life. But our sponsors, Arrow Sport, for all your teamwear and kits and the like associated. Ozflick for all your Subudio suppliers in the Australian Asia Pacific region. Bar Conte, a great Italian Negroni bar here in the middle of the Sydney CBD. Phontabulous for all your phone needs, chargers, phone plans. They've generously supported. Each player here is taking home a nice battery pack, which is always essential in a long day of Subudio. EnviroSun Industrial Air Conditioning, and the Perth Subudio Club, who have sponsored a table in honour of our great friend John Harty, who sadly left us earlier this year. Oh, Christos gives the ball away. It's always the pressure when you feel like you're playing a player who you're probably better than, but you don't have the goals to show for it.
Bit of frustration creeping in, but a shooting opportunity here for Ian. If he can get the angle he wants, just a heavy touch.
Beth with a shot on here against Nick McNeil. Could she go 2 up? Not quite. It deflects out for a throw-in her game.
Overall score still remains 1-1 between the Northern Line Flickers and the Northern Phoenix.
Big action yesterday. 56 players in the open event, 9 in the under-20s and 5 in the women's event. Our champions in the women's event, it was Catherine Palomara from Sydney TFC. I'll stay with the play here as Christos looks to build a shot. He's got one more touch with this player, so he's got to push it. That was not a push, but he keeps the ball. And he maybe wins a free kick. Doesn't look like it. In fact, it looks like he's probably cornered himself a little bit. Does well. Now he needs to move quickly. Well done. Unlike the initial push, good play to set up a shot. Not an ideal shot. Can he win a corner? He's trying to win a corner. He has cornered himself. In the commentary booth, Steve is currently preparing some polish. It looks like he's got an alchemist kit with us as he filters a big bottle of polish into a small one.
Nothing illegal going on here.
All he needs is the scale.
I've got those.
I'm just breaking from commentary to take a photo of what Steve is doing next to us. Oh, and from Ian, he's a weaker player in this game, but he's leading, and if he can get a second goal on the counter, it would really put a big dent. This is what we love to see for two teams who, I think it's fair to say, in the last couple of editions of the Grand Prix have struggled for wins, but this is their time, this is their day. Christos goes inbound. I think he should have gone with he had an outbound player who he probably should have looked to take the shot with.
He does still have possession though, and that's the key.
Here we go. Shots on. Christos. He looks like he's trying to touch on the ball.
Oh.
I was thinking he was trying to touch it up rather than shoot. In the end, he can't get much oomph on it. Now, Steve's now brought up the industrial scale, which I have to take a photo of as well. The joke is, of course, because the amount of weight on a base really makes a big difference. I mean, Ian looks like he's got some fairly chunky players who he's forced that well. Or Beth with a good chance there against Nick McNeil. So these two teams, unfortunately, have been a bit short for wins in the last couple of years of the Grand Prix. So a win for either of them will probably mark their first win in the team's event for a good couple of years. So a lot on the line today. Here we go. That's a great long ball from Ian there. But he's only got one player to work with, so he needs precise 3 touches. Steve Detry is making a mess of himself here on the commentary booth. It's a long day of action though. Club team event this morning, and then the Nations event. A particular game to watch out for this afternoon in the second last session of matches is that New Zealand is going to play Japan. It is just New Zealand's. It will be New Zealand's 4th match after their 2nd and 3rd earlier. They've only played one international before today. They lost to Australia end of last year. But for Japan, having played their first international match at the 2015 World Cup, unfortunately, in 11 years of Subbuteo, they are yet to win a nations match as a team. So between New Zealand and Japan, there is a lot riding on that one for who out of the two of them is going to claim their first ever win as a national team. So the long time efforts of Japan, will they finally be rewarded, or will it be the new kids on the block of New Zealand who are able to scoop a win and take that one? But plenty of other national matches too, of course, Australia and Singapore. Okay, can he move it? He needs to move that ball into the area.
Wide open defence.
Oh, the player slides through, so he's got to work him back on side.
Ian very quick onto his goalkeeper.
Oh, okay, here's the mistake from me, and that was a back.
And
Can
here we
Christos get the equaliser? Let's have a look. Wants to touch up. And another save. I've noticed this with Christos. He loves getting the player very close to the ball, and it can help you feel in control, but actually, as a goalkeeper,
It becomes a bit predictable.
because there's less movement. A good chip is a good chip, but it actually is a different skill set, chipping the ball from very close range, as opposed to being able to get the player a little bit further away, maybe 2-3 centimetres away. You can go low, you can go high, you can go left, you can go right. And that's certainly when I play Christos, and I see that he likes to go close, I feel like with my keeper I can get it into a slightly better position. But he certainly had the run of the play, and it's a long game, 30 minutes, so he's got 17 minutes, 2 in this half and 15 in the next, to try and get an all-important equaliser, because in truth he has been on top of the play with the exception of Ian's goal. And he's done well here to set up a shot. Can he find the equaliser? Christos, I thought...
Once again, he's
gone close.
overthinking it.
And also that was his third touch with that player. So he had to shoot
And he's
there.
blocked off his further man. Oh, hang on, is it his third? He's
I
looking
think it's
to
his
go
third.
for a fourth,
Or maybe I got it
a
wrong.
fifth even. I think we'll have to check the replay on
I
that
think it
one,
was
but
just-
I think you might have got it very wrong, Benji.
I mean, I probably got it wrong, but even still, that was just bizarre play the way he sort of set it up going outwards. Anyway, we all make... It's easy to say from the commentary booth. When you're playing, it's very different and a lot more stressful. And the goal kick has been given, which I think is the correct decision.
And as we enter the final minute of the first half, the scores remain tight across the board. We have Nick McNeil down 1-0 to Beth Everly. 0-0 in the game between Conrad and Nathan, and 1-0 in this showcase game. An overall of 1-1, all to play for in the second half.
Yeah, this is going to get close. It's going to be a good finish. I'm glad we picked this game as the show table game, actually. We'll come back in the second half. I'll get an around-the-ground score to return with for the second half to keep you posted on the other matches. But thank you for your attentive viewing across 2 thrilling days of table football action here in Sydney at the 7th Castfa Asian Cup. I returned. Catherine was the women's champion. Tim Fokos, the under-20 champion from Western Sydney. Oh, here we go. He's won a shot on. Can he make him pay? 10 seconds to go in the half. Can Christos get the equaliser? Oh, he has run out of time. The clock, the late starting clock has come back. Paul Mercer started the clock late. It's backfired on his own teammate. And we'll see you for the second half very shortly.
And we're back here for the second half of this club team event, round 2 fixture between the Northern Phoenix and the Northern Line Flickers. My co-commentator Benji Batten has just departed for the bathroom. He will be back shortly, but in the meantime I will take you through the opening minutes of the second half. For those just tuning in, the underdog in this matchup, Ian Sansom, has taken an early lead, which he has maintained for the duration of the first half, and he will be looking to hold out Christos Garagounis of the Northern Phoenix for the remainder of this game, which could allow a surprise win for the Northern Line Flickers against their Northern Phoenix Melbourne-based opponent. But here we go, Christos with a early opportunity and a good save from the Northern Line goalkeeper. A quick update on the scores in the other tables of this matchup. It is 2-1 overall to the Northern Line Flickers against the Northern Phoenix. Obviously 1-0 in the game you are currently watching, whilst Conrad Mudge is also beating Nathan Hurd 1-0. Northern Phoenix's one game is a 1-0 win to Beth Everly at the moment over Nick McNeil, and she will be hoping that one of her two teammates can overcome their current deficits and draw this game level, or possibly even take out the win. And a defensive clearance there from Ian gives Christos an opportunity to set up an attack from a throw if he can. Deep in the, all the way across field, and unfortunately I think that may be a change, or is it touching both players? Up and a clearance. I overheard some conversation at halftime on Ian's tactics, which he commented would be park the bus, park the bus. Christos looking to build up his attacking power, sending people down the right flank, and a possible shooting opportunity. Just pulls up short, and I think he may have forced that in. A well executed forcing flick if he has managed to secure the throw in, which he has. A reminder on the club team format here at the Asian Cup in 2025. We have two groups of 3 and one group of 4. The top 2 from each group will move through to the next round. That is, the top 1 from groups 1 and 2 will enter straight to the semi-finals, whilst second place in group 1, second place in group 2, and first and second in group 3 will head into a barrage round to meet them in the finals. Christos really committing men forward here as he desperately seeks the equaliser, which would bring the overall fixture between these two clubs to a deadlock. And he has managed to poke it through the damaged defensive structure of Ian. A yell from one of the other fixtures in this round. Northern Falcons' Elliot Kennedy has clawed 1 goal back against his, and a goal to Christos. He's been looking for it for the latter half of the first half and early stages of the second half, and he's finally grabbed it. 1-1, and that puts the overall fixture between these two clubs at Northern Line Flickers 1 against the Northern Phoenix 1. And I think that may be a free kick, just caught his own player first. He's played it back instead, maybe. Christos just checking that yes, Christos just clarifying that it was a free kick. The ball was moved. Christos, if he can grab a second goal in this game, he would put his club, the Northern Phoenix, ahead in what looks to be a very tight Group C in this Asian Cup Clubs team event.
Stephen.
As Benji did mention in the first half, two clubs both with limited success in previous editions of the Asian Cup, both looking to possibly come out of this group. The other teams in their group being the SG Lions of Singapore and the Northern Falcons, the third seed in this competition from Sydney, the host city. As Christos looks to break down the wing, get it into the shooting area. He may have just blocked himself, and there is a change in play. Ian, I think he's missed it, giving Christos a opportunity to possibly grab that goal to put him and the Northern Phoenix into the lead. Sizing up a long-range flick, just not getting the angle that he wants to for the shot, but it looks like he's taking it anyway, and a great save there by Ian Sansom. His goalkeeper has been on fire both in this game and the last game he played against the Northern Falcons. Christos piling on the pressure early in the second half. Holes in the defensive structure he's looking to exploit, but some good pressure here. Can he? Christos with the opening down the left-hand side. He has made his way into... and an excellent defensive flick there from Ian to snuff out any possible opportunity for Christos to get a shot on target. Christos broken through. Shooting opportunity, and he's put it wide. He'll be disappointed with himself there. Did all the hard work to get it into the shooting area. Unfortunately, a bit too much power and it goes over the bar. Halfway through the second half here, and the score between the Northern Lion Flickers and Northern Phoenix remains 1-1, no goals on any of the other tables. And Christos' equaliser in the second minute of this half. The only difference from the halftime scoreline. Christos with the lion's share of possession, really putting Ian under the pump. He looks like he... I was going to say he was making his way into the shooting area, but a rare miss there from Christos. And Ian, can he grab a second goal to take back the lead and give his club, the Northern Lion Flickers, possibly their first win in their first Asian Cup? Christos trying to thread the needle through to his wide man, and he's put it offline slightly to the left. Ian here on the counter. He loves to play a quick brand of Subbuteo. Probably a touch heavy, but he will go for the shot from distance. And catches the player and not the ball. Unfortunately, it will be a back or a play on. Christos opts for the play on, leaving Ian in an offside position. He will have to fix that at a later date. Christos surging down the middle. He sees green pastures ahead of him. And in the other fixture in this group C, Adrian Grundbach has grabbed one goal against Den Muller, and that makes the score in that game 4-2. Whilst I was distracted, it has been another goal in this showcase game. Christos has grabbed the goal to put both him and the Northern Phoenix up 2-1.
Second round, isn't it?
And finally, after a prolonged bathroom break, my co-commentator Benji Baden is back in the booth.
Well, I got a bit distracted because on the way between me and the bathroom break was the Ultra Football store, and I have in my hands a official Socceroos We Go Again Australia vs Bangladesh, Amy Park, Melbourne, 16th of 11, 2023 shirt. It's giving very Homer Simpson Ayatollah garage, but it was $5, so I thought, that's value. I was actually meant to go to this game, but I didn't. Anyway, a bit like you at the work. But, well, this has been a good turnaround. I've missed the action. Jonty, explain, how did Christos claw his way back and now into the lead?
It has been all one-way traffic in the second half. Christos, the lion's share of possession, hammering shots on Ian's goal. He grabbed one approximately 3 or 4 minutes into the second half, and he has grabbed one just a minute ago. And that has caused a turnaround from the halftime score, which was 2-1 to the Northern Line Flickers. It is now 2-1 to the Northern Phoenix.
But I see that the one, which was Ian, is now with Conrad. Conrad's leading Nathan Hurd by a goal to
That
nil.
is correct.
And it's getting close to the end, though. About 4 minutes to go. The Around the Grounds at halftime, Geelong were firmly 4-0 up over the Tumbleweeds youth. And I saw at halftime that Tumbleweeds main team were leading WA 3-0. I'm assuming that's still the case, unless there's been any further updates. 3 or 4-0, I expect. But do you know the score in the Falcons SG Lions game?
At halftime, it was 2-2 between both clubs. The SG Lions, of course, only playing 3 players for their matchup. But in the second half, it has all been Falcons excitement, a couple yells from each table. The score remains 2-2 overall. However, Elliot Kennedy has clawed one back against Ashley Tan, and Adrian Grunbach has clawed one back against Den Muller.
Maybe a bit of a late flurry there from the Falcons. Decent block there from Ian. But Christos, that's a good flick. If not winning, setting up a shot, he should be smart here and take the corner.
Which it looks like he will do.
But and so he's got to just try and hold the ball here. 2.5 minutes. In the team game, you've got to think bigger picture. It's just 1 goal up. Hold the ball. You don't want to give your opponent the chance to get back and get a late goal.
And Ian is one of those players that does love to catch you on the counter, take a shot on the run. And with 2 minutes to go, if he does get possession, you can expect to see a long ball and go for it on the run. Go for it.
Northern Phoenix coach Paul Mercer doing the around the grounds, making sure the team knows the situation. Corner would be good here for Christos. He has, if not a corner, it looks like a throw in. Flick in, as I've been overruled by our fist of president. Well, for Northern Phoenix, I actually don't think they have won a game in the team event, possibly ever. This actually might be their first ever team event win if they can hold on here.
I didn't want to say it myself, but I was thinking the same.
Yeah, so this would be huge. They've been playing in team events since I think they made their debut at the 2018 Asian Cup. 7 years. Are they fine?
And that is a crossbar and out?
I thought it was in.
I thought it was in too. It's called an offside.
That's it.
And
it's
Elliot
offside.
Kennedy has grabbed another one against Ashley Tan. Is that 3-2 in that game?
Jonty is going to check what the situation is on those tables, because I believe Elliot has brought that game to within an inch of the Falcons winning it. I think it's just the monitor. Still 2 each.
I can confirm it is still 2 each overall.
No doubt.
Elliot Kennedy, though, 3-2 against Ashley Tan. And it looks like he's back on the attack from my viewpoint.
So maybe
at the commentary booth.
Yeah, he is. But he's lost the ball. So probably a draw there. But here we go. Can the Phoenix hold on? Beth's got the ball where she wants it to be. Nathan's game less important. But
Christos has possession.
Not anymore, though. He's given it up. Here we go. 10 seconds to go. Is it going to be a famous win for the Phoenix or a last gasp from the Northern Line Flickers? This is what the excitement is. 5 seconds to go. Ian's going to push it. He's missed the ball. Christos has it where he wants. The time
There's
goes.
the timer.
And after 10 years, the Northern Phoenix have their first ever win in the Festive Team event. There you go. That's the excitement. We'll see you back for some more games very soon.